Friends, my guest for today is Wafa Oukka, and she is the founder and leader of New Pictures. She creates captivating visual narratives for diverse audiences, specializing in business journalism, scientific journalism, smart content, and African media partnerships. With 18 years of experience in visual communication, she has the skills and knowledge to transform ideas into images and stories that make an impact. She holds a bachelor's degree in communication and media studies, a certification in neurocognitive, and an associate's degree in English, which enables her to craft compelling stories that engage, educate, and entertain. And some of her proudest achievements include visually communicating groundbreaking research with the Institute of Neurocognitivism, bringing the luxury of Ritz-Carlton residences in Marrakesh to life, and supporting the Alliance of Civilizations mission with the Center of Dialogue in New York. And she's also passionate about innovation and excellence in visual storytelling. So, as we prepare to delve into our conversation on the topic at hand, challenges that women entrepreneurs are facing today, here's an exciting twist. Let us tickle Wafa's brain first. So, Wafa, get ready for a rapid fire round of random words. I'll mention a few, and I would love to hear the first thing that comes to your mind in response without thinking much. If you're ready, let's get started. Okay. Curiosity?
Yeah, curiosity. So, curiosity is the essence of my work as a passionate poet, writer, journalist, then entrepreneur. I was always intrigued by the world around me, people, and so.
Invention.
Time machine.
Future.
Time machine is impressive because it's the ultimate tool for exploring history, allows to witness events firsthand and reveal stories and gain insight into the past that would otherwise to be possible to obtain.
Okay, next word is future.
Peaceful word.
Okay, great.
Of course.
Next
much
is
more
book.
than needed, so it's desirable because it's ensures stability and prosperity for all.
Okay, next is book.
A book, I'm going to pronounce it in French, L'âge de Pathie, the empathic age. So I advise anyone to read this book. It's much more than amazing.
Oh, wow. Aliens?
Aliens. Such a question. I was a little bit puzzled to how to answer that kind of question. So the allure of aliens tantalize me, becoming towards a realm of infinite curiosity and exhilarating exploration beyond the bounds of human existence.
Yeah. Now the entire world is curious about the aliens. And next is leadership.
Leadership. Such an interesting question. So my answer is going to be a little bit different of the other answers that you have already heard in podcasts. So I guess in a world of turbulent seas, true leadership is a lighthouse guiding ships to safer harbor. We say that, illuminating the path to unity, peace, and shared success.
Loved it. Inspiration.
Inspiration. Yeah, the impressive journey of Jalaluddin Rumi. So if you have time, I can share with your audience a short text that amazes me. Come, whoever you are, wonder, idolater, worshipper of fire, hope pronounced good. Come even though you have broken your vows 1,000 times. Come and come yet again. Ours is not a caravan of this.
Got it. Nice, very nice. Next is universe.
Universe. So from a universe is something that amazes me. So think emerge and return to fundamental phase of information that connects all of us. Past. So the past is a treasury of lessons, a gallery of memories, a library of learning, and the storybook of history, all intertwined to shape our present and illuminate our future.
The last one is dream.
So to aspire to imprint the sense of time with my essence, crafting a narrative symphony that echoes the depth of humanity, igniting souls with empathy, compassion, and the eternal flame of understanding. This is my ultimate dream.
Wow. I think you have a great perspective altogether, and all your answers are So deep and so intriguing. And thank you for participating in the first rapid fire round. And before I welcome you to the show, I'll welcome the audience. So, folks, welcome to the Guiding Voice podcast series where we embark on transformative conversations for a better future. I'm your host, Naveen Samala, dedicated to making the world a better place through valuable discussions that add value not only to your life but also to your career. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Wafa, hearty welcome to TGV. Thank you so much for being part of our journey in shaping the careers and lives of millions across the globe. And also thanks to Stephen, my mentee, for connecting us both and making this conversation happen. How are you today?
Yeah, good. So thank you so much to choose me to be one of your inspiring guests. Really, it's really amazing, and we did it finally because we have been talking like for 4 months, and I guess I'm the first Arabic, Moroccan, African guest. So diversity is one of the good ingredients. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit spicy this interview, and something totally different with the experience and background.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that is the whole purpose of me inviting guests from different parts of the world. And so far, I've covered about 70 different countries and counting. So my goal is to reach 150 countries in the next 1 to 2 years. Okay, so let's get started, Wafa. Please share with
Yes,
us the success mantra, as in top three things that have contributed to your success so far.
yeah. So patience and perseverance, stepping out of my comfort zone, and spirituality, of course.
Ah.
So patience, and I advise any entrepreneur, young entrepreneurs, about that patience and perseverance. We stay committed to our goals and working delightfully, even in the face of challenges, has been a significant contributor to my success. Then patience had allowed me to weather setback, and perseverance has driven me to keep moving forward. And ultimate advice, or the ultimate elements that helps me to go forward, is stepping out of my comfort zone. So success often lies just beyond the boundaries of our comfort zone. Embracing new experiences, taking risk, and constantly pushing my limits has been instrumental in my journey. And of course, spirituality, connecting with my spiritual self, has provided me with inner strength, guidance, and a sense of purpose. Of course, it's been a source of inspiration and a foundation for making meaningful decisions on my path to success.
Yeah, wonderful, Wafa. Now let's get into core of today's conversation, which is about feminine entrepreneurship, right? So, how would you define feminine entrepreneurship and its unique characteristics in terms of leadership and business approaches?
Yeah, such an interesting question. So, let's start. Feminine entrepreneurship embodies a dynamic blend of empathy, according to my experience, resilience, and collaborative spirit, fostering inclusive leadership and innovative business approach. It embraces intuition alongside strategic thinking, prioritizing community building, and champions diversity, reshaping traditional paradigms to create sustainable and impactful venture that resonate with authenticity and compassion.
Mhm. Great. Now let's move forward and talk about the distinct strengths and qualities that women entrepreneurs bring to the table, which contribute to the success of their ventures.
Yeah. So let's start that my path wasn't easy and yet facing daily challenges. So I found myself targeting a new market, the Belgian market, as an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
It's both exciting and daunting to test my entire experience here. So as a woman, a foreigner, and strategically, it's a whole different whole game from what I've encountered before. So in my journey, I found that women entrepreneurs, brings a unique blend of tenacity, adaptability, and emotional intelligence to the table. We excel at fostering authentic connection and nurturing relationships, which are essential for building trust and loyalty within our ventures. Mm-hmm. Additionally, our diverse perspective and collaborative nature enable us to approach problems creatively and find innovative solutions. So these qualities not only contribute to the success of our venture, but also help us create inclusive and sustainable business that makes a positive impact on society.
Love it. Wafa, now let's switch to the key challenges that women entrepreneurs face in the business world, particularly those related to gender biases, and how have you personally navigated them in case if you have gone through any gender bias as such?
Yeah, this is a very important part, Naveen, and thank you for asking me that. It's going to be a little bit longer. So let's start that I'm fueled by my daily routine, spirituality, and the first passion that ignites me every morning at 5 a.m. I confront challenges head on with unwavering strength and courage. As a woman navigating the business world, I've been fortunate to receive support from men throughout my journey. Their mentorship, coaching, and advocacy have been valuable, really. So I guess that I believe that men and women are great partners if they stop being competitive, but partners in business. There is so much to gain once both masculine and feminine brains collaborate together.
Yeah.
Membership and coaching and diversity have been really valuable. So back to that because there is so much to gain once the both masculine, as I said before, and feminine brains collaborate together. I guess I'm optimistic about the future for the new generation. So despite the prevailing masculine narrative in entrepreneurship, of course, I firmly believe that with strategic emotional intelligence, women and men make amazing partners in business. However, unfortunately, gender biases still present a formidable hurdle from unequal access to funding and resources to stereotype about leadership capabilities. Women entrepreneurs face yet a myriad of challenges. So through resilience and determination, I've navigated these Pisces, leveraging my unique strengths and forging ahead with confidence.
I get it. And now let's talk about your role models in your entrepreneurial journey and how have they influenced your approach to business and also personal growth?
Yeah, this is a very good question here, also too close to my heart because I'm going to talk about the impact of men in my life. So through my entrepreneurial journey, Mustafa Tlili, I hope the readers could check and Google this amazing personality, the founder of Center of Dialogue in New York after 9/11, has been a guiding light and a source of inspiration. So his unwavering dedication to fostering understanding and peace has deeply influenced my approach to business and personal growth. So his spirit, though departed, continues to guide me, urging me to embrace challenges, expand my horizons. And he was not just a model to me. He was a multifaceted inspiration. So his ability to seamlessly transition between a role as a political leader, a visionary behind projects like the Center of Dialogue, and prolific writer showcased his remarkable talents. So his versatility left an indelible mark on my mindset as a young woman, fueling my passion to pursue entrepreneurship, writing, and poetry. So his encouragement to step out of my comfort zone also to raise me and to speak up boldly has empowered me to tackle some of the biggest challenges in my life. In his memory, I strive to emulate his courage, compassion, and commitment to making the world a better place. His legacy continues to resonate within me even now, driving me to emulate his multidimensional approach to life and leaving a lasting impact on both my personal and, of course, professional endeavors.
Great to know that. And also, can you share some instances where some strategic partnerships or collaborations have played a vital role in scaling your venture or maybe in terms of tackling challenges?
Yeah, this is the good part of the interview. So let's start. So yeah, so one of the most pivotal collaboration I embarked on was with one of the largest business companies in Casablanca, Morocco, at the outset of my entrepreneurial journey. So I found myself in the midst of the most challenging period in life, in the throes of a divorce, children, the responsibilities of raising a 2 years old child on my own, in a cramped apartment with limited finance. So, so I faced a daunting task, competing among numerous candidates to secure a project partnership. So the emotional weight of my personal struggle compounded the intensity of the professional challenge before me. So I was gripped by a mixture of determination and anger, a determination to rise above my circumstances and prove my worth, and anger at unfairness of the hand life had dealt me. So in those weeks leading up to the presentation, I pushed myself to drink, sacrificing sleep, and pouring every ounce of energy into preparation. The stakes were not just for the success of my venture, but for my own sense of self-worth and resilience. So when the moment arrived, I stood before the decision makers, a testament to the strength and courage that lies within me. And against all odds, I secured the partnership. I was a triumph, not just for my business, but for the indomitable spirit of a woman who refused to be defined by circumstances. So this collaboration marked a turning point in my journey, affirming my belief in the power of perseverance and strategic partnership to overcome even the most formidable challenges. I taught me that resilience coupled with strategic alliances, of course, can propel us forward even in the face of adversity.
Great. And this has been fabulous conversation, and it's time for us to add some more spice and some more excitement to the episode. I would like to kick off the second rapid fire round if you're ready. Okay, let me add the first question. If you could have one gigantic billboard anywhere with anything on it, what would it say?
Yeah. If you could have one gigantic billboard towering over any landscape, its message would be simple yet profound. You are enough just as you are. Yeah. In a world inundated with messages of perfection and comparison, I believe it's crucial to remind ourselves and others of our inherent worthiness and value, regardless of external measures of success or achievements.
So powerful statement.
So, as for something which I were better at, it's undoubtedly patience. In a fast-paced world where instant gratification is the norm, cultivating patience has become a rare and valuable skill. So I often find myself eager for results and outcome, but I recognize that importance of embracing journey and allowing things to unfold in their own time. Patience is not only a virtue, but also a source of inner peace and resilience, something I aspire to master with time and practice for sure.
Very powerful. And here comes my next question. If you could swap your life with someone for a day, who would it be and why?
Yeah, it took me time to, it took time to think about this amazing question for me. So if I could exchange my life with someone for a day, it would be the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So the Prophet Muhammad for Muslim communities. So his journey is one of the most inspiring and impactful in history, and I'm deeply intrigued by his profound communication with what Muslims call Allah, the God, and understanding his journey as a human being, starting to comprehend divine wisdom and the architect of the universe would offer, of course, incredible insights and lessons that resonate across cultures and generations. So it's a journey of faith, resilience, enlightenment that continue to captivate hearts and minds worldwide.
And can you describe yourself in just one word?
Empathic person.
Okay. if you could have dinner with three historical figures, who would it be?
Yeah. So the first one's going to be Jesus. He's
Mhm.
totally intriguing me too. The Islamic prophet, Muhammad, peace upon him, and the great inventor, Tesla.
Oh, wow. Spot on. And here comes the next one. Complete this phrase three times, okay? Never have I ever.
Yeah, so never have I ever reached the stars, yet in the heart I felt the blue. Never have I ever touched the sky, but in dreams I saw where dreams flow. So I end up as a poet. This is my passion. With all the audience.
I love it. I love it. And here comes the last bullet out of rapid fire round. What is one electronic gadget that you'd like to see or invent yourself?
Time machine.
Okay, so you answered the same thing in the first rapid fire round also. So you're so passionate about time machine. And let us see, let us hope. I think it might happen in our lifetime. Good. So I love the second rapid fire round too. And let's flip back to the mainstream, Wafa. What strategies
Yeah.
would you suggest for women entrepreneurs to avoid burnout and prioritize their well-being without compromising on their business goals?
Yeah, this is very interesting to end up the interview. But not yet. So, well, there isn't a one size fits all approach when it comes to strategies for women entrepreneurs. So the journey of women in entrepreneurship is both challenging and incredibly rewarding. It's essential to understand that experiencing setbacks and facing burnout is part and parcel of this journey. So, from my own humble experience, I found that spirituality has been a source of strength for me through daily meditation, which we refer to as prayer in Islamic religion. So, the five prayers, it's five breakouts for me of meditation. I've learned to embrace the physiological and mental challenges that come with entrepreneurship as opportunities to grow. So, this enthusiastic fire within is what fuels me to keep pushing forward.
Superb. I loved all the insights that you have shared with our audience today. And tell me, how is your experience being hosted on the Guiding Voice platform?
Oh, of course. So thank you again to invite me to be one of your guests. I got the opportunity to hear all your podcasts. It's really inspiring. I'm truly honored to be here as your guest. And it's unique opportunity for me to represent both Morocco and Africa as the first Moroccan African entrepreneur on this show.
Yeah.
It's my first time sharing my experience with an Asian audience, and I hope to bring a bit warmth and insight into the world of entrepreneurship as it's experienced by Moroccan and African communities also, including those living in Belgium. And it's the significant challenges faced by entrepreneurs, including myself in Belgium. So let's shed some light on this journey and inspire others along the way. So thank you again, Benjamin. Ready to be your guest.
Most welcome, and it was pleasure talking to you. And looking forward to many more interactions in future. And wish you all the best on everything that you do, Wafa. And definitely, we'll call you again. Take care.
Yeah, of course. Thank you again. There is a second part about my challenge here in Belgium.
Wonderful. So, friends, that was our episode with Wafa Oukka. And before we jump into the fun trivia section, we have a quick request. In case if you haven't already subscribed to TGV, the Guiding Voice podcast, please subscribe from wherever you have tuned in, because subscribing keeps you updated on new episodes. And also, if you have enjoyed the conversation, please share with at least three of your friends or colleagues who would also like TGV, the Guiding Voice. So spread the knowledge and help others grow just like you. Now let's hop into the trivia segment. Now that we have had amazing speaker with us today, Wafa Oukka, who has spoken about women entrepreneurs and the challenges that women entrepreneurs are facing, I thought I would present you a few facts related to women entrepreneurs. And here comes the first fact. Global entrepreneurship rate globally, approximately 252 million entrepreneurs were there as of 2020, and which is representing about 30% of the world's total entrepreneurship. 30% of the world's total entrepreneurs. And second is about business ownership growth in the United States. So the number of women owned businesses grew by 31 times between 1972 and 2018, from 402,000 to 12.3 million, right? So that's like whopping 31 times growth. And third is about access to venture capital funding. In 2020, women led startups received only about 2.3% of total venture capital funding in the United States, indicating a gender disparity in funding allocation. So, my only wish is to increase this particular funding to women entrepreneurs. And in case if you have found some effective strategies, let them come through in the form of comments. If you are watching this episode on YouTube, or if you have found this episode on some audio platform, leave your comment on any social media platform, and I would love to review it. And that's it for today. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in and also for being part of our awesome TGV community. So we would love to hear from you. Do not hesitate to share your ideas, feedback either through our social media, or you can also email us at theguidingvoiceforyou at gmail.com, and let's create content that resonates with you. I'm your host Naveen Samala, a lifelong learner, and my goal is to have impactful conversations that improve not only your life but also your career. Until next time, take care, stay inspired, because remember, the future holds great things because the best is yet to come. Goodbye for now. See you in the next episode with another amazing guest. Take care.